Exactly a year ago, I posted a story on my Instagram. I said I was burnt out. I said I wanted something more from life. I said I wanted to travel again and create content for me, of me, to my own audience. Listening back now, I could hear the doubt in my voice. I didn't think anyone was interested, but I gave it a go. And then again, and then again. 12 months later, I'm here in Bali. My life has changed. Maybe not in materialistic ways yet, but my mindset is a whole lot clearer now. It turns out all I needed was to believe in myself. I'm not sure that I found my new sport, to be honest. Happy Monday morning, crew. I've just finished up a game of paddle and I am loving it here. This place is beautiful. It's places like this that really make me want to move here. I could just see myself having this as a morning routine every single day. Let me show you. So, talking about what we're doing today, I am going to be cracking on with a product that I'm going to be releasing out in, hopefully in Jan. A lot to do with that, and we've just been creating some product ads as well, which is the reason why we're able to afford the sort of accommodation that we are, because that's all covered by the products. There's a lot to do and I'm getting a little bit more nervous as the days progress, but I know that when you're nervous, when you get that feeling in your stomach, it usually means that you're on the edge of doing something great, I think. One thing that I love about Bali is just how easy it is to connect with like-minded people, whether you're into partying or surfing or fitness or you're a nomad or whatever it is, there's a place for you. Such a big part of a content workflow is to actually understand what steps you need, like what do you actually need getting done. We crammed so many of our ideas up here, our to-do list is up here, and things changed really for me when I started to plan my day out the night before, or like actually write down the things that I need to do and tick things off. So right now I'm using Notion to create a to-do list and write down everything that is going on up here and put it into here. That is film, edit, upload areas of my products, finish the vlog, package up the free product that I'm going to be releasing, photography for the website, rewrite some of the website, and then write the welcome emails for the waitlist that I'm going to be launching soon. And then what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be basically breaking down each of those things and digesting how do I package the free product, what do I need to do in order to actually package it. Well, I need to come up with the thumbnail, the description, the pricing, upload various bits online, and then obviously market it. Good habits create good routines and a good productivity level. Started the day off with a nice early workout session, followed by good food, a healthy diet, followed by a great breakfast and a really productive editing session. I mean, this place is insane. This place is like unbelievable. I mean, when you compare the sort of paddle you get back in the UK to this, it's like, it just makes me want to move out here. But life can't always be this good, you know, because you need something to look forward to. A couple minutes ago, I was saying I could definitely have a lifestyle like this. Paddle in the morning, nice food, nice routine, and then you leave and it's just chaos on the road. And the past week has been like the slowest, like most unconventional way of doing like backpacking as we used to say. Like all I've done is pretty much film, vlog, sit in a really nice apartment and build an online product that, you know, is sort of the center of my attention and has been for the past like 3 months. I've just been discussing like what makes you happy in life, right? It's like we moved from where we were, where we've grown up, where we've spent our whole life, to a town that we didn't know anyone, 180 miles away, and we love it there. But I'm someone who overanalyzes everything, and I'm always looking for something better, always looking for some way that I can improve my life somehow. And I'm always looking at places like, you know, nomads that have set themselves up in Bali, or people that have gone to work in Australia for a year, and I'm always thinking like, could that bring me what I'm after? But ultimately, like, it's not, because if you're always looking for something, if happiness always lies in like something, then once you get that, you're always going to be looking for the next thing, you know. But I don't know, we always talk about life and what we want from it and where we want to base ourselves, because I'm still not too sure. Okay, we're back in the apartment. Earlier today we had a crazy flood. Water came in everywhere. It was a bit of a nightmare and we almost lost a laptop, but we didn't, so that's good. This is a little bit of a different vlog. It's a bit more stripped back, a bit more content heavy and a bit more talking. But I wanted to talk to you about a content workflow, why it's so important to have one, and how I managed to stay so consistent this year, posting over 300 videos already. So, before I go to bed, because we've got to get up at 3 AM again and go up to the north of Bali, into the mountains for the sunrise, let's get into this. First things first, you have to understand your target audience. You need to know your brand. You need to know your audience. You need to know the things that they want, the things that they look out for, the things that they comment on, the things that they share. So just look at your messages, look at your audience, look at what they're commenting on your posts, look at what posts are being shared around. But assuming you know your brand and you know your values and you know what you're posting, you need a system, and that starts with the scripting and the time blocking. It genuinely only takes me 1 hour to create or to script my videos. And I usually, not always, but I usually do this the night before, and I stick with it. A lot of my good ideas come at night. Write it down, journal your ideas, and just go with it in the next morning. Once you've got your script, you need to work out what your footage is. So that could be talking to camera like this, using B-roll as A-roll, and then doing a voiceover. Or if you're not quite confident already enough for that, then just use an AI voiceover for your text. Either way, you need loads of B-roll. So if you don't have any just yet, I suggest you start filming everything that you're doing in life. Put that camera down, walk into that room, and just whatever activity or action you're doing, whether that's putting clothes on, brushing your teeth, eating food, cooking, doing some work on the laptop, film yourself and use that, because that B-roll can be your A-roll. And if you really don't have any yet, again, you can find websites to help get that B-roll for you. Now we're onto the editing. Honestly, pick that music first. I know so many people that just randomly bunch a load of clips together and then they get their music and they just have no idea. They realize it doesn't flow, it doesn't make sense, it doesn't look right. It's because you need that music to visualize your video. Pick your music first. It is important. In your editing workflow, there's a good chance that you're going to need some overlays, whether that's visual overlays like this, sound effects like this, cinematic fonts like this. Whatever it is, you're going to need something. So I recommend making a whole new sequence, dragging them all in so you've got them. You can flick through them rather than flicking through file by file, and then you're there. And then you've got whatever you need to just drag and drop over the clip that you need. The most important thing is don't ponder or overthink ideas too much. So many of us are afraid to post because we don't believe in our content. Post it, move on to the next one, and drop this idea that everything has to be perfect. Remember, perfection is built over a long period of time. You're not going to get it right first time. You're not going to get it right second time. The chances are you're not going to get it right for a very, very long time. This year, I think I've posted over 200 videos on Words of Russ, and on average, I only get 1 in every 40 that go viral. So if you're trying to create a viral video, it's not going to happen first time. You have to keep building layers and layers and layers and more content. And if you make mistakes, it doesn't matter. Bury it in more content. This is exactly how you get into the system of creating and moving on. So just to summarize on that, my content workflow is as simple as this. 1 hour to script in the night before, 1 hour to film it, 1 hour to edit, get it, post it, move on. That is all you need to know. I will see you tomorrow. It's kind of funny, traveling 8 years after the first time. Things sort of feel the same, except I don't recognize that version of me anymore. I thought I'd have everything figured out by now. I didn't think I'd still be unsure on where to settle down or worrying over paying bills. I didn't think I'd still be questioning what I'm actually supposed to be doing and starting another business. I guess that's why I fell in love with traveling, because there is no pressure. Sometimes it's important to just simply exist without expectation. Your life is exactly what you make of it. Playing it safe or following someone else's footsteps does not guarantee you a longer time, and it certainly doesn't make a happier one. You are the most qualified in your position, and bad days don't consume your whole existence. So trust the process. Find joy in the becoming, because a few doors down from feeling lost is feeling at home. That's that done. I don't tend to recommend things, but honestly, that was unbelievable. It's called Paper Hills in Bali, and yeah, unbelievable views, unbelievable food. and yeah, really nice experience. Okay guys, I've had a nightmare. I thought I packed a spare shirt because we've decided to do quite a nice sort of walk, but it's very hot, and it turns out I packed Connie's shirt. So I'm currently wearing a long sleeve black top and I am so sweaty. But yeah, we're just gonna basically wrap up the day by getting some product shots for a water bottle company that we've been shooting out here for. So yeah, we're gonna do a reel with Con sort of in her floaty dress, and then yeah, I will see you back at the room. Another successful day exploring the island. Even though I've got a lot on my to-do list, it's so important to keep that balance, and every island day that we have is just more B-roll that I can use for my future videos. When I go back to the UK, it's going to be crunch time for launching my product, and I'm aware that I'm not going to be able to get much fresh material, so these days are so important so that when I get back I have albums and albums of footage and files to go through and use. This afternoon I've still got to stay consistent, get this YouTube done, get this uploaded. So I'm going to sign off here. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what you want from me and I will make it for you. And leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, do your thing, and I will see you next time.